Hello, this is the first video in a series on how to use Latent GOLD. In this video, I will explain what Latent GOLD is, what it can be used for, and show you some other resources you can use when you need help. First, what is Latent GOLD? It is a statistical software package that specializes in latent class modeling. There's a screenshot of Latent GOLD on the right, but don't worry about the details of the interface. We'll be taking a tour of the software in the next video. The current version of Latent GOLD is 5.1, and it's available at www.statisticalinnovations.com. You can use Latent GOLD to estimate a wide variety of statistical models. It specializes in those models that have latent variables that are categorical rather than continuous. The table in the middle of this slide shows the different models you would choose given a particular mix of categorical or continuous variables. For example, if you had continuous observed variables and believe that the underlying construct is continuous, then you would want to use factor analysis. On the other hand, if the observed and latent variables were both categorical, you would want to use latent class analysis. Latent GOLD can be used to estimate any of these types of models, but it excels at those in the right-hand column. These simple latent class cluster models can take categorical data, continuous data, or a mix of the two and find subgroups that are hidden inside your dataset. These are clusters of individuals that exist in your population that aren't identified by demographic data. Categorical latent variables can also be included in more sophisticated statistical models to account for heterogeneity in the data. This is a path diagram for a latent class cluster model. The indicator variables y1, y2, and y3 can be categorical or continuous. These are going to come directly from your dataset. The unobserved variable, named class, is a categorical variable. You, as the user, specify the number of classes, then the software estimates the measurement parameters. These parameters describe the relationship between the unobserved categories and the observed data. Interpreting these parameters can help you identify and characterize subgroups that you wouldn't have known about otherwise. Next, let's talk about the advantages of using Latent GOLD. First, perhaps most importantly, Latent GOLD is easier to use than other software packages. The GUI, which stands for Graphical User Interface, allows the user to specify statistical models using a series of menus. This is particularly helpful for novice users. Experienced users will benefit from the speed of the GUI, but will also want to use Latent GOLD's syntax because it offers more options for specifying models. Next, Latent GOLD is flexible. It can be used to estimate a variety of models, including latent Markov models, latent class growth models, and latent class regression models. It also allows for the inclusion of structural variables such as covariates or distal outcomes. Finally, Latent GOLD has proprietary algorithms that cut down on computing time, making it faster than other software packages. This is especially helpful when conducting simulations in Latent GOLD, another function you might want to take advantage of. Now, let's go to the Statistical Innovations website, and I'll show you the resources that are available to help you learn the software and to help you troubleshoot problems. This is the homepage, and you can see right away that we are advertising our online courses. These are 3-week classes that focus on conceptual understanding, include some technical information, and some hands-on exercises to give you experience in analyzing data and interpreting output. The introductory course is usually taught twice per year, once in the summer and once in the winter. You can sign up by going to Training and clicking on Online Courses. If you go to Resources and Support at the top menu, you can see the other learning options we have to offer. First, let's go to User's Guides. If you click on Latent GOLD, this menu will expand and show all of the manuals available for the base version of the software. Each of the links here leads to a PDF document with detailed information about how to use Latent GOLD. This is the base user's guide. while these upgrade manuals explain all of the changes that were made during the upgrade to version 5.0 and 5.1. The technical guide provides more detailed information about the mathematics that go on behind the scenes of latent gold. It goes deep on the statistical theory that underlies latent class modeling, and it includes a large number of references that might be useful to you. Next, go back to the Resources and Support tab and select Tutorials. Then click on Latent Gold. Each of these links takes you to a PDF document that explains how to perform a particular task. The tutorials walk you through the process, step by step, allowing you to perform the analysis using real data. They emphasize procedural knowledge and conceptual understanding. These are an excellent resource for learning how to use Latent Gold. This link leads to a page of publications by the creators of Latent Gold and also by its users. This is an excellent resource for researchers or those interested in the technical side of latent class modeling. This is the Frequently Asked Questions page, where we try to answer common questions as concisely as possible. If you have questions about your model or the software, this may be the best place to start. Finally, if videos, tutorials, and FAQs don't have the answer to your questions, you can contact us using this form. Thank you for watching. Links to these pages are included in the description. Click the link on the right to go to the next video, a tour of Latent Gold.